You've been taking creatine completely wrong this whole time and missing out on 7 incredible benefits that could literally transform your entire life. What if I told you that one simple supplement sitting in your gym bag right now is secretly boosting your brain power, protecting your bones, and might even help you live longer? Most people think creatine is just for muscle heads trying to get swole, but they're dead wrong. I'm about to blow your mind with 7 science-backed benefits of creatine that go way beyond just building muscle. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this might be the most underrated supplement on the planet. Let's dive in. Other studies have shown that short-term creatine supplementation can boost cognitive tasks in people of all ages, not just older adults. Creatine actually makes you smarter. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Your brain is basically a high-performance engine that needs constant fuel to function properly. Just like your muscles, your brain uses a molecule called ATP for energy. And guess what helps produce more ATP? That's right, creatine. When researchers gave creatine to elderly participants in a University of Sydney study, something amazing happened. Their cognitive function improved dramatically. We're talking better memory, sharper reasoning, and enhanced intelligence across the board. Think about it this way. Your brain is constantly firing neurons, processing information, and making split-second decisions. When you give it more energy through creatine supplementation, it's like upgrading from regular unleaded to premium fuel. Everything just runs smoother and more efficiently. The mechanism behind this is fascinating. Creatine increases brain energy metabolism, which means your neurons can communicate faster and more effectively. Some studies have even found that creatine can reduce stress and anxiety while improving mood and sleep quality. It's like getting a mental performance upgrade that also comes with better emotional regulation. Who knew that the same supplement helping you crush your workouts was also turning you into a cognitive powerhouse? But wait, there's more. Benefit number 2 is something that becomes absolutely crucial as you get older, and most people have no idea creatine can help with this. I'm talking about bone health. Yes, you heard that right. Creatine doesn't just build muscle, it actually helps build stronger bones too. Here's how this works. When you take creatine and your muscles get bigger and stronger, they pull harder on your bones during movement and exercise. Your bones respond to this increased mechanical stress by becoming denser and more resilient. It's like nature's own bone building system. Research has shown that creatine supplementation leads to increased bone mineral content, which is absolutely critical for bone health and strength. The supplement enhances calcium absorption and protein synthesis, both essential processes for maintaining strong skeletal structure. This happens because creatine helps your body utilize nutrients more efficiently while supporting the cellular processes that build and maintain bone tissue. As we age, everyone starts losing bone density. It's just a fact of life. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Weight training is one of the absolute best activities for maintaining bone density because it puts direct pressure on your bones and creates tension through muscle contractions. Creatine amplifies these benefits by making your workouts more intense and effective, while simultaneously supporting the biological processes that strengthen your skeletal system. This means creatine could be a game changer for preventing conditions like osteoporosis and osteopenia later in life. Imagine being 70 years old and still having the bone density of someone decades younger. That's the kind of long-term benefit we're talking about here. Moving on to benefit number 3, and this one is absolutely crucial for anyone dealing with chronic inflammation or wanting to protect themselves against age-related diseases. Creatine is a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that most people know nothing about. Inflammation is like a fire burning inside your body. A little bit is normal and even helpful for healing, but chronic inflammation is linked to almost every major disease you can think of. Heart disease, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, arthritis, you name it. The scary part is that most people are walking around with chronic low-level inflammation and don't even know it. Here's where creatine becomes your secret weapon. It reduces the production of pro-inflammatory molecules called cytokines, specifically tumor necrosis factor alpha and interleukin-6. These are the troublemakers that keep inflammation fires burning in your body. Creatine also reduces markers of oxidative stress, which is basically cellular damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. But the anti-inflammatory benefits don't stop there. Creatine reduces the activity of an enzyme called cyclooxygenase and lowers inflammatory markers like leukotrienes and prostaglandins. These are hormones your body produces in response to injury or infection, but when they stick around too long, they cause problems. The supplement also enhances your body's natural antioxidant systems and helps eliminate those damaging free radicals I mentioned. All of this adds up to significantly reduced risk of chronic inflammatory diseases. We're talking about potentially preventing or delaying conditions that affect millions of people worldwide. Benefit number 4 is going to make every athlete and fitness enthusiast watching this video jump for joy. Creatine dramatically reduces muscle soreness and fatigue, allowing you to train harder and recover faster than ever before. The magic happens through creatine's ability to increase phosphocreatine stores in your muscles. Phosphocreatine is like a reserve fuel tank that kicks in when your muscles need extra energy fast. When you have more phosphocreatine available, your muscles can produce ATP more efficiently, which delays that burning, exhausted feeling you get during intense exercise. But it gets even better. Creatine reduces actual muscle damage at the cellular level. When you work out hard, you're literally creating tiny tears in your muscle fibers. This damage is part of the muscle building process, but too much damage leads to excessive soreness and slower recovery. Creatine helps minimize this damage while simultaneously increasing the rate of muscle protein synthesis, which is your body's repair and rebuilding process. Studies have shown that people taking creatine experience less muscle soreness after workouts and recover faster between training sessions. This means you can train more frequently with higher intensity, leading to better results in less time. It's like having a built-in recovery system that keeps you performing at your peak day after day. Now here's benefit number 5, and this one extends far beyond the gym. While everyone knows creatine improves strength and power, most people don't realize it enhances athletic performance across virtually every sport imaginable. Research has proven that creatine improves sprinting, jumping, and throwing performance. This translates to better performance in sports, ranging from volleyball and baseball to boxing and tennis. The strength and power improvements obviously benefit bodybuilders and powerlifters, but they also help weekend warriors and recreational athletes perform better in their chosen activities. But creatine doesn't just help with explosive movements, it also improves overall endurance by increasing the time it takes to reach exhaustion during exercise. This is huge for athletes who need to maintain performance over longer periods. Studies have shown that creatine can improve reaction times too, helping athletes make split-second decisions and respond faster to changing situations. The recovery benefits we talked about earlier also translate directly to athletic performance. When you can recover faster between games, matches, or training sessions, you can maintain higher training volumes and compete at a higher level more consistently. Professional athletes have been using this to their advantage for years, and now you can too. Benefit number 6 is going to sound almost too good to be true, but stick with me because the science is solid. Creatine can actually help with fat loss and body composition improvement, even though it might make your weight go up initially. Here's what happens when you start taking creatine. Your muscles start retaining more water because creatine pulls water into muscle cells. This is actually a good thing, even though it might make the scale go up by a few pounds. The increased cellular hydration makes your muscles look bigger and fuller while triggering anabolic signaling pathways that promote muscle growth. More muscle mass means a higher resting metabolic rate because muscle tissue burns calories even when you're not exercising. Your body has to use energy just to maintain all that muscle, so you'll burn more calories throughout the day without doing anything extra. This leads to gradual fat loss over time, even if your total body weight stays the same or even increases slightly. Studies have specifically shown that creatine supplementation leads to increases in lean body mass while simultaneously decreasing fat mass. The key thing to remember is that fat loss and weight loss are completely different. You can lose fat while gaining muscle and water weight, resulting in a better overall body composition even if the scale doesn't change much. The performance benefits of creatine also contribute to fat loss because you'll be able to train harder and more intensely. Higher intensity workouts burn more calories and create a greater metabolic demand, supporting your fat loss goals over the long term. Finally, benefit number 7 is perhaps the most exciting and cutting-edge application of creatine supplementation. Researchers are discovering that creatine may play a crucial role in treating and preventing neurological diseases and supporting brain health as we age. Studies in animal models have shown that creatine has neuroprotective effects against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. The supplement may also be beneficial for conditions like Huntington's disease and traumatic brain injury. While more human research is needed, the preliminary results are incredibly promising. The mechanism behind these neuroprotective effects ties back to what we discussed earlier about brain energy. Creatine increases phosphocreatine levels in brain tissue, providing neurons with more readily available energy. This enhanced energy supply may help protect brain cells from damage and support overall neurological function. Some researchers believe that declining creatine levels as we age may contribute to cognitive decline and increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. By maintaining optimal creatine levels through supplementation, we might be able to protect our brains and maintain cognitive function well into our golden years. This research is still evolving, but the potential implications are enormous. Imagine if something as simple as creatine supplementation could help prevent or delay conditions that rob people of their memories and cognitive abilities. While we're not there yet, the early research suggests that creatine might be a powerful tool for supporting lifelong brain health. So there you have it, 7 incredible benefits of creatine that go way beyond just building bigger muscles. From boosting your brain power and strengthening your bones to fighting inflammation and potentially protecting against age-related cognitive decline, creatine might be the most versatile and underrated supplement available. The best part is that creatine is one of the most researched and safest supplements on the market. It's naturally produced in your body, found in foods like meat and fish, and has been extensively studied for decades. The side effects are minimal, and the benefits we've discussed are backed by solid scientific research. But here's the thing you need to understand. While creatine is incredibly powerful, it's not a magic pill that will solve all your problems. You still need to maintain a proper diet, exercise regularly, get adequate sleep, and live a healthy lifestyle. Creatine is like the cherry on top of an already solid foundation. If you're ready to start experiencing these benefits for yourself, the standard recommendation is to take 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate daily. Some people choose to do a loading phase with higher doses for the first week, but it's not necessary. Consistency is more important than timing, so just make sure you take it every day. Remember, creatine works by gradually saturating your muscle and brain tissue over time. You won't notice dramatic changes overnight, but after a few weeks of consistent supplementation, you should start experiencing improved performance, better recovery, and potentially some of the other benefits we've discussed. The most important thing is to start with high-quality creatine monohydrate from a reputable manufacturer. Avoid fancy marketing claims, and stick with the form that has the most research behind it. Creatine monohydrate is affordable, effective, and proven to work. If you found this information valuable and want to learn more about optimizing your health and performance, make sure to subscribe to Gain&Grow and hit that notification bell. We're constantly sharing cutting-edge research and practical strategies to help you achieve your fitness and health goals. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 7 benefits surprised you the most. Were you already taking creatine for muscle building, or are you now considering it for some of these other incredible benefits? I love hearing from you guys and learning about your experiences with different supplements and strategies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the world of performance optimization and health enhancement. Keep gaining and growing.